Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Mia and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Mia's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed. And the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Mia's going to come home with her very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, if you notice, she is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Mia, heel. Now at this point, Mia has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when she's walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, not dropping her head, but being more focused on you than she is on the things that are going on around her. You notice when Rich turned, she turned. If he changes pace, she will do the same. And when he stops walking, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So when you're walking and you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone on the street, she should sit automatically at your left, waiting for her next command. The next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. You can practice this exercise indoors as well as outdoors. You don't have to go out in the cold to practice your obedience. The sit-stay, you're going to start out at about 30 seconds and you're going to work up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her, returning all the way back to where they started, where she is back again at his left. And he gives her the command again to heel. So you always have to tell her what you expect of her using your commands, and you're going to use this video to practice with at home. When it comes to your cats, Rich is going to go over several different options that you have as far as working with her with the cats. But we have not seen a mean bone in her body. She is a sweetheart, and we love her very much. Rich leaves her in another sit-stay. And this time, instead of him returning back to her, he is going to demonstrate the come-on command. Now she should come and she should sit right in front, facing your knees. She should not be jumping all over you. She should be sitting nicely. The goal is to eliminate her greeting by putting her front feet on you. So again, beautiful heeling skills. She's focused, she's happy. Nice automatic sits. She and Rich have a very nice relationship, so they're kind of best friends. She enjoys working for him. Now she broke that sit.
No. Stay.
You tell her no and stay. And then they're going to demonstrate the come on command again. She comes and sits beautifully, and she goes back to heel position and back sitting. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are probably going to be one of your most used commands in your house, and that is your down on command, which means to lay down on command. Now the first one we're going to show you is the down from a heel position. So with her seated at your left, you're going to use your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down and stay. Now your long down stay when you're practicing at home, right in your living room, put her training equipment on. You're going to start out at about 1 minute, and you're going to work slowly all the way up to 5 minutes.
No.
Now you can tell by her body language that she's about to get up. So Rich is going to correct her before she makes the mistake. When he returns to her, he's going to walk all the way around her, just as he did on the sit-stay, returning all the way back around to where they started, and he gives her another command. And we will demonstrate that down from a heel position again for you. And Rich will give you a chance to actually work with her tomorrow when he brings her home, so that when he leaves, you feel as though you know how to do it. Now, he had to give her a little bit of a correction to get her into that down, and he's also going to let you do that with him there acting as your coach, so that all this served a purpose for you and that you have a nice young lady to live with in your home. Very nicely done. Now, the very last exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you today on the video is going to be your down from a distance, and this is a little bit harder command because you're not right next to her. But you want to have a loving, respectful relationship with her. We don't want it to be adversarial, so we're going to do everything we can to help you to make this work. Now, Rich left her in a sit-stay. He's going to use his right hand to give the command, down. And he's going to give her that down command. Down. And that is your down from a distance. So we have demonstrated for you all of Mia's formal on-leash obedience commands. Her heel, her automatic sits, her sit-stay, her down from a distance and stay, and her come. These are the commands that we want you to practice at home with her. Rich has got a ton of things to talk to you about tomorrow. We will address all of your issues. We have enjoyed having Miss Mia. She's delicious, and we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.